Shalom, Kala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and others, a great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson. I'm going to title it News and Prophecy, the Least of the Flock. And we'll get to that in a moment, the least of the flock. Jeremiah 49:20, all right? It's talking about those Edomite devils out there that have taken possession of the Lord's land, all right? And right now, again, committing a genocide against the Palestinians, all right? It's a land grab, it's colonization right before your eyes, okay? So, anyway, let's get started on this lesson here. We're in the People's Voice, and as you can see here, Israel threatens to nuke Iran if America, all right, America, Babylon the Great, all right, daughter of Babylon, spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt, all right, spiritually Syria, all right, daughter of Babylon, all right, goes under many titles, all right. Israel threatens to nuke Iran if America stops supplying billions in aid. All right? What's underneath that? The U.S. is preparing for inevitable Iranian attack. Okay, and as you can see, both April 7th, 2024. Okay? See that? You understand that? And you can go as far back, February 1st, 2024, Iran warns that no U.S. threat will go unanswered. See that? Okay. Go back to January 19th, 2024. Netanyahu says Israel is attacking Iran. Okay. So this is all about him escalating the war, all right? Because if he doesn't, he's looking, at prison, okay? For war crimes, all right? So that's what that's talking about, all right? To give you some understanding, okay? So he has to push ahead, okay? So they bombed the embassy, all right, an Iranian embassy, I believe in Syria, all right? So without further ado, all right, we're going to get started on this. I'm not going to go into these articles. You can for yourselves, all right? Give me a minute because I also want to get to a video. Let me give you some scripture. All right, let me give you this scripture, and then we're going to go to a video, all right? Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord. Again, this is Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh. We say Yahweh because we see the word Lord in all caps. Hebrew Bible, Hebrew text. It would be Yahweh, not Jehovah, people. Yahweh. And if you see the word Lord in small caps, that would be Yahweh Shai. Again, in the Hebrew text, Hebrew Bible. All right, the son's name. So, therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he have taken against Edom. You see that? And again, Edom, the so-called white man, the Edomites. You understand that? That's the curse of Cain. All right? His forefather. All right? So after the flood, that spirit of Cain, all right, the spirit of the serpent and of Cain was placed into who? Esau, Edom. Okay? And we represent, Abel. All right? And he slaughtered his brother Abel, as you well know. And he's been slaughtering us ever since, okay? From the time, that we got the blessing. And, of course, he got a blessing, okay? And as he says in Genesis 27:40, the time of my father, who was dying, Isaac, which is Yahweh Shai in one of his many generations, reincarnations, his time, he's passing away, he's dying. And, after my father then dies, then will I slay my brother Jacob, okay? So, you understand, people? And Jacob, you Negro Latinos and Americans, you are the descendants of Jacob, of the 12 patriarchs. Anyway, so that he have taken against Edom. You see that? The Lord is against Edom. All right? Okay? And he have a purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. That's the German branch of the Edomites. All right? Amalek, the Amalekites. All right? The head tribe. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Again, that's my title. All right? News and prophecy, the least of the flock. And surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. And that's talking about the corporate state of Israel and America. All right, shall be desolations. Give me a minute. All right, we're going to play about a minute and a half of this video. And then when we come back with part 2, we'll play the other minute and a half. All right? So listen up.
So simply put, why would you attack the sovereign territory, which is what a consulate or embassy is, as you know, of Iran? You want Iran to attack you so that you can precipitate a war that will involve the United States against Iran on your side.
If the mullahs do nothing, if they exercise Putin-like restraint, what do you expect Netanyahu to do? Ratchet up the attacks on Iran to do everything he can to goad them?
Yes, I would think so. I mean, there's no alternative for him. He knows that he's got to attack Hezbollah, and that's a foregone conclusion. It's just a question of when. So he's got to drag in Iran into this mess as he sees it. Now, what he's not paying attention to is the coalescing of the rest of the region against him. He's not paying much attention to what's going on up in Turkey, for instance. The Turkish population is enraged at Israel, and the Turkish population just rejected Erdogan at the polls. Now, there were several reasons for that, but one of them was Erdogan's continuous provision of oil and food and other things to the Israelis, despite all of his tough talk.
All right, we'll end this here, and we'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. All right? Shalom.